Hello humans, welcome back to my channel. This is Channing, or aka Cookie. I was on go this morning. I was like, I'm cleaning the house, I'm doing laundry, I'm gonna wash and mini twist my hair, I'm gonna go cook dinner. So I think I was trying to distract myself by doing all the things in one day at one time, because I have been feeling a lot and I'm tired of feeling, I'm tired of not knowing like how to process this anymore. I don't want to even feel this discomfort that's happening within me. And when I realized that is what I was doing, I was like, oh, well, I probably need to sit with this discomfort. So I wanted to share a yen practice with you all to allow us to find some comfort in the discomforts that we may currently be experiencing. And if you don't know anything about yin, grab your deodorant because it's going to get super chill in here. If you don't have any props to support your body, that is okay. You can do this practice without them. But if you have some props, I recommend at least having a bolster. And if you don't have a bolster, that's fine. You can use pillows. Just grab a bunch of pillows to support you. Grab a blanket, and maybe you can grab some blocks. So before we get started, I actually wanted to share a quote with you by Leo Tolstoy, and it is the famous, "Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing themselves." A lot of times we look at the larger picture of what's wrong or what needs to be fixed, when we should start with what needs to be changed here with us first. So know that as we sit still in these postures, we are just creating space. And from that space, we are opening ourselves up for change to happen. So we're going to get started by finding your easy seat. We're going to start this practice, of course, by starting with the first movement, which is the breath in and out of the body. So inhale, roll the shoulders up by ears. Exhale, relax them down and back. And then just start to notice a lot of ways, even our easy seat, we still hold on, we still have tension, we don't surrender to the support beneath us. I want you to let go here. So slowly feel where your hips may still be tight and relax to the earth. Inhale, we sit up nice and tall. Exhale, we relax those shoulders down and back. You can close your eyes if that feels safe and comfortable for you, or keep them open with a soft gaze. And just feel the breath out. Feel if your breath is deep, if it's shallow. Remember that we are taking this time to create space in the body. And when we create space in the body, that actually allows us to take in more air, deeper inhales, and relaxing exhales. Inhale through the nostrils, filling up full. Pause at the top, sip in a bit more air, and pause again. Release the tongue, release the jaw, exhale with a sigh. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh. One more deep inhale, feeling the body relax with each breath that you take. Tilt your head down towards the floor. Gently lift the lids, a couple blinks to bring the gaze back in focus. Inhale, lift the head up. And now we will start the practice of yin. So we're going to start this practice in our tabletop, all fours, hands and knees. We inhale, rise to our cow, lifting heart, head, tailbone, dropping belly. Exhale, round to our cat, tucking tailbone, pull belly in, chin towards chest, protracting in the shoulders. Inhale, rise for the cow. Exhale, round to the cat. And do this a few times with your breath. Now, yes, yin is a stillness practice, but I like to start off with just gentle movement to lubricate the body. Noticing how the spine feels, how everything feels. And know that you can express yourself here. So if you need to make some figure eights in your cat-cow, Get the shoulders and head and neck involved, moving whichever way feels good and right for your body in this moment. Do that for yourself. Rock forward and back. And then slowly start to find some stillness. Pausing in your tabletop. And then we'll exhale. You can roll over the ankles or sweep your feet around, coming to a seat with your legs in front of you. So move your flesh out of the way, behind you. Sit up nice and tall. And we'll keep the left leg extended for our first yin posture as we hug the right knee in towards the chest. We bring the ankle above the knee on top of the left thigh, finding a figure four here, knee going down towards the earth. If your hamstring is really tight, know that you can bend the knee as much as you need. You can put a pillow or a blanket underneath that leg. We inhale, lengthen. Exhale, notice where you're already clenching and where you can relax. And then once you find that softness start to enter, start to show up on the body, exhale, slowly fold. You can grab onto this right leg wherever it feels comfortable, shin, ankle, foot. And allow your heart to melt over your leg, head to relax. Remember, you're just meeting yourself to the first edge of sensation. Not doing the most. And with each inhale, breathe. Pause at the top, sip in a bit more air as you continue to create space for air to enter. And exhale, nice and easy, a gentle sigh. And as you continue, just staying connected with the flow of your breath, see how the body starts to open, how maybe the discomforts of this posture start to pass. And we find our version of comfort while working through discomfort. We'll take 3 more deep inhales and exhales here. And on that 4th inhale, you slowly take your time rising out of this posture, noticing what it's like to exit. Take a pause, planting the hands behind you, shoulder blades roll together gently. Now, I'm not going to be a stickler here. If you want to turn your fingertips out or behind you, you definitely can. But root down your palms behind the hips. And we're going to bend the knee as we plant the left foot, walking our hips a little bit closer to that left heel so we can push the heart towards this right shin. And we pause here. Notice what it's like as you enter this posture, the first sensations, the thoughts and feelings that that sensation may bring up. Of course, you know you can always go a little bit deeper if you know you need more. Walk it in closer. Keep gentleness in the arms and the shoulders. Remember to just follow that first movement of the breath. Body still, breath moving. We'll take 3 more inhales and exhales here. And then on your final exhale, you're going to take this right foot, this left knee, and let them fall over to the left. Left foot is going to come in towards your right hip, root the right hip down, and planting this right foot outside of the left thigh. We inhale, lengthen the left arm up, and exhale, hook it outside of this right knee, of this right thigh. The right hand comes behind you for support. You want to keep rooting in this right hip, gently lengthening through the spine, and then exhale. We softly twist, looking over that right shoulder. Now, if hooking's just a little too much today, come for the hug. Wrap your arm around this right leg, sit up nice and tall, and gently twisting to the right. Give yourself a hug here. Like, you don't have to strain in this posture. You don't have to strain in any posture. Who doesn't enjoy a good hug? We all would like a nice hug right now. Again, notice where you may be holding on to just little resistance and see if you can soften. And notice my shoulders needed to soften. My jaw. Keep allowing yourself to surrender what no longer serves you. Whether that be on the body, in the mind, or the emotions. Because we are here to create space. Three more deep inhales and exhales here. Inhaling through the nose, pausing at the top. Sipping a bit more air, pause again, and then exhale. And that's 1. Do 2 more. On your 4th inhale, you slowly unwind, come back through center. We take a pause. And then we slowly take this left foot out. And just find a 90-degree angle with this left leg. And then we're going to lift this right leg up, placing the ankle on top of the left knee. Right knee on top of the left ankle, finding this fire logs, this square position. Now, this is super difficult for you. It's okay. You can always bring props underneath your knees to support you if the shins aren't stacked on top of each other. Take a deep inhale, lengthen here. Exhale, we'll softly fold over our fire legs. Our fire logs. Inhale. Pause at the top. Sip in a bit more air. Pause again. And exhale. On your inhale, you're slowly going to start to walk your hands in, coming out of the fold. Sit up nice and tall. Plant the hands. Extend this left leg back out long. Remove the right leg from the left. And find a nice tall Dandasana, a nice tall seat, like an L. And then we're gently going to switch sides. So hug the left knee in, extend the right leg long. You place the ankle on top of the right thigh above the knee. Let that knee open up. If this is super difficult, know that you can bring a blanket or your pillows underneath your hips to sit on to lift your hips up, and that will give you a little more support. Should have told you on the first side. I apologize. Exhale. Bend the knee. If the hamstring's tight, bend it deeper. It's okay. And then you're slowly going to find your fold. Once you find that softening in the body where you're surrendering the weight, and allow your heart to melt. Rounding in the spine is fine here. Easing any tension in the back of the neck. We'll take 3 more rounds of breathing here. We inhale through the nose, pausing at the top. We sip in a bit more air, noticing the space we've created. Pause again. Exhale. Sigh, relax, allowing your body to melt a little bit deeper in this posture. Then on that 4th round, you slowly take your time, moving slower than you think you need to. Rising up through center, rooting the palms down behind you. As you exhale, plant the right foot, bending the right knee, walking it in to push the heart gently towards this left shin, finding this seated pigeon, this seated figure 4. And again, notice where you can soften. In the shoulders, the elbows, maybe the tongue relaxes from the roof of the mouth. Take 1 more deep inhale here and deep exhale. And then slowly start to let this left foot, right knee fall over to the right. We hug the right foot in towards our glutes, rooting the left hip down, planting this right foot outside of the right thigh or a knee. And inhale, we lengthen up through the right side body. Hook the elbow outside of the left knee or thigh. Left hand behind us for support. Make sure you find rooting, surrendering all the weight down to the mat. And then shoulder blades roll together as we gently twist, looking over this left shoulder. Again, if you're like, I need hugs, hug this thigh instead. Shoulder blades roll down, everything soft as we gently twist, wringing out anything that doesn't serve us. Resetting the spine. If your mind ever starts wandering as we hold here in these postures, just notice where it wandered off to. Notice the tone, how you are speaking either to yourself or to another. I'm not asking you to change. I'm just asking you to become aware. And then once you're aware, choose to let it go. Choose to stay connected to the flow of the breath, coursing through your body and coursing around you. Stay attached only to the sensations currently being experienced right now in this particular posture. We'll take 3 more breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Pause at the top. Sip in a bit more air. Pause again. Exhale. Release it out. After you finish your last round, slowly unwind back through center. Take a pause. And then we'll bring this bottom right leg out to a 90-degree angle, shin in front of you. Stacking ankle on top of knee, knee on top of ankle. Our hips are not created equal, so this side could be easier, it could be harder. But meet this side where it's at, offering it any support as you slowly start to fold over your fire logs. One more deep inhale and exhale. And then you slowly start to rise out of your folds, unwinding the legs, lengthen them out long, and bend the knees, walking it out. Flex, and point through the toes. Maybe make some circles with the ankles, rotating one at a time or together. All right, so if you have pillows, if you have a bolster, you're going to need them for this next posture. This is our peak posture for this practice, and we are doing half saddle. So come to your kneeling position. Have your props nearby and handy. We'll start off with the left leg. And there are stages here, so find what stage works best for you. You will bring your knees together, separate your feet like you're making a V. I like to move my calf flesh out of the way. And you're gonna sit between your heels here. So this is already like, okay, I feel this is enough, I don't wanna go any further. Or if it's too much and not comfortable, that's where you can use your props. Sit your hips up on your props. And then we're gonna take the right leg and extend it out. And this is gonna be level 1. So for level 2, we sit our hips down on the earth, right leg extended out. And then we can slowly start to walk our hands back, lowering ourselves. And this could be enough. You can also come to your forearms. And this could be enough. Level 3. You're gonna come all the way down until you're flat. And if you want to lay down, but you're not able to get all the way flat, that's what these props are for. Stack your pillows, let them support your torso. So whichever level you're at today, choose to respect it, choose to stay here. Notice any discomfort, and then notice where you can soften. You're not trying to force the change, creating space for it to happen. And level 15, if you just want to like jump ahead, you're going to bend the right knee, plant the right foot. And this is only if you like absolutely need more. You can grab onto the shin or back of the thigh, lift this foot up as you relax the head and torso down, and think about hugging this right knee into your torso, into your chest. If you're doing this posture, be very conscientious of how the left knee is feeling. Make sure that there is no pain, no numbness or tingling. We'll just be here for 3 more breaths. Inhaling through the nose, pausing at the top. Inhale again. Exhale, sigh it out. After your 3rd round, you slowly are going to take all of your time to get out of this. Do not rush. Whichever level you're at, however your body naturally wants to get out of this without tweaking something, you can do that. You can get out of it the same way you got in it. If you're lying down, come to rising. You can gently lift the hips up. Take that left leg, extend it out. Sitting up nice and tall. And then exhale, we're just going to flip over back to our hands and knees, tabletop position. The left leg that we just worked on, we're going to tuck the toes down, drive the heel towards the earth behind us. Lengthen through this left leg. And then we're going to take this left leg, cross it all the way over to the right, tuck the toes down, drive that left heel towards the earth again. If you want more, root to the right hand. That left hand will tiptoe over to the right as well. Now you're gently twisting. And then we exhale, left hand back through center. Left leg back through center. And then take a deep inhale, pausing in your tabletop, all fours, hands and knees. And then we start to arrive to our half saddle on the right. Knees together, feet apart. Move the flesh out of the way. Slowly come back to a seat. Seated between your heels, between your feet. Any support you know you need, go ahead and stick it there. And then we take the left leg, we extend it long. And if this is enough for you, wherever you're at, you can stay here. Level 1. Otherwise, maybe lower down to forearms. Level 2. You can go all the way down to your back. Level 3. Using any support that works for you today. And of course, if you're trying to go to level 15, you can bend this left foot, bend the left knee, and plant the left foot. And think about grabbing onto shin or thigh and hugging this thigh towards your chest. Being conscious as you pull of the right knee. we're here for 3 breaths. We inhale. We pause. We inhale some more. And then we exhale. And then you take your time, you slowly start to release, getting out of it. Nice and easy. Maybe the same way you got in it. Slowly unwind that right leg, extend it out. And then we'll flip over back to tabletop position, all fours, hands and knees. Extend the right leg back. Drive the energy through the back of the leg, heel reaching towards the earth. And then we lift it up, cross it all the way over to the left, heel reaching towards the earth still. Stay here, or maybe the right hand reaches as well. Gently twisting to the left. And then we bring our hand back through center. Bring our right leg back through center. Take the knees wide, big toes together. Drop the hips towards the heels. Lengthen out long for your child's pose, third eye on the mat. And allow the weight of your body to surrender to the support of the earth beneath you. And on your next inhale, take your time. Slowly finding your way to your belly. Grab on the opposite elbows and rest your forehead down on your forearms. Know that you can stay on your belly if that's comfortable for you, or you can lie on your side. Otherwise, you'll inhale, lift your head up, slowly start to transition onto your back, finding your final posture, your savasana, your corpse pose, taking up as much space as you need. Shoulder blades roll together, palms open. Relax the tongue, relax the jaw. And scan your body from crown of head to soles of feet. Soles of feet back to crown of head. Noticing if there's any residual resistance, places where you are still holding on to tension. And choose to let go of it. Choose to melt to the support beneath you. Choose to recognize that you showed up for your practice to create space. So give yourself space. Releasing what no longer serves your body, your mind, or your emotions, so that the change can happen within and spread throughout. Know that if you don't have anything else to do, if you have the time, you can stay here for as long as you'd like or as you need. Otherwise, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Rotate ankles and wrists. Gently tilt the head side to side, left to right, softly awakening the neck. And then roll over to your left side. I'm on my right, but you roll to your left. Allowing some fresh blood to flow to your heart as you lie in the fetal position, maybe using your arm as a pillow if that feels good. And then keeping your eyes closed. On your next inhale, slowly start to find your way up to a comfortable, easy seat. Feeling the weight of your knees, hips, and thighs relaxing to the support of the earth. Spine softly growing tall, crown of the head is like a spotlight towards space. Have your hands palms down on your knees for grounding. And then slowly turn one palm up, whichever palm naturally wants to turn up. Making yourself grounded and also receptive and open. Open to receiving any change that may come your way. Change is rarely comfortable. So I want you to thank yourself for starting to find stillness and sitting with any discomfort, letting it work through you, letting space happen so that change can happen. You should be very proud of your practice. On your next inhale, bring your palms together in prayer, thumbs against your heart center for pranam. Gently bow your head towards your heart. Now I want you to thank yourself for showing up, for taking this time to honor your body, your mind, your emotions, and for change. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you everyone for sharing your practice with me today. I feel better, so I hope you feel better. And I hope to see you on your mat again. Goodbye, humans.